Hey you, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, today I'm going to talk about my staple must-have ingredients when it comes to making my smoothies. Yes. So for the past, I'm going to say anywhere between 3 to 10 years, I have developed a routine, and there are certain things over the last 3 to 10 years that I just keep gravitating to when it comes to my smoothies. And when I don't have these ingredients, I definitely feel it in my body. I definitely can taste it in the smoothie, and I definitely have seen a difference in me using them more consistently versus very sporadically. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get into these smoothie staples. Okay, so these are not in any particular order. I'm literally just going to grab things out of my smoothie container box, which is this. It has all my little additives and supplements and minerals, vitamins, what have you, that I add to my smoothies. So here we go. The first thing I have here is Pure Collagen Types 1 and 3 powder by Doctor's Best. This is essential structural support for your hair, your skin, your nails, your tendons, your ligaments, and your bones. So this is something I definitely try to implement in every smoothie. I have been doing this now definitely since like 2014-15. Different brands over those years, but in the last maybe 2 to 3 years, it's definitely been Doctor's Best. But just to have a nice collagen inside of my smoothie has just become a good staple, a good way of getting that in. So I love this. Next up, it is another Doctor's Best, and it is the MSM powder with OptiMSM. Helps support joint and skin health. It is vegan, and that is this one here. Again, I have definitely been doing the MSM since 2003 on and off, but in the last, I'm gonna say, good 8 years, I have been more consistent with MSM. Definitely when I have gravitated back to the powder form, it's just easier versus taking those bulky MSM pills, to make sure I get it in my diet. And I love it in my smoothies, and it's just a quick way to do it. One thing about MSM, for those who don't know, it is a sulfur compound, so it has a little scoop that comes with it like this. Literally all you need is 1 or 2 at the most, depending on how much of a smoothie you are making, or a smoothie bowl, because you will definitely taste the compound. You will definitely taste the sulfur. But this is a staple, this is a must, and I love it. Alright, a little bit more on the powders. One thing that I have absolutely been loving in the last almost 4 years now is ashwagandha. I started off taking the capsules, and I will open them up and put them in my smoothie, but now I just go ahead and just get the powder form. And the brand that I've been using over the years is this one here, is FGO Organics. The root powder here from India. It alleviates stress and anxiety and overcomes insomnia. So I definitely love adding this in. I've been doing this pretty consistently for the past 3 years now, and it's a staple for my smoothies. All right, moving right along. Okay, so next up is turmeric. My preference is actually fresh turmeric root, but I definitely do use a powder form, and just a tablespoon of this just really helps. Of course, it helps for inflammation in the body. It helps kind of detox and things like that. So turmeric has become definitely a staple in my smoothies. Again, tablespoon is all you need, and it's not overpowering if you don't do any more than that. So turmeric has become a staple. One other thing is beets. I try to get the beet powder form. I have recently bought beet slices and put a few in there that way. Beets are so good for you. One of the powder forms that I get is beets with turmeric and ginger, which in folic acid supports energy, endurance, activates essential nitrate oxidants, natural flavor. This is just really easy. Powder forms are just so easy to add to your smoothies. You can get so many different types that are gluten-free, vegan-based, and I love these type of things. I even use a multi-green one that has all the green vegetables, all the green minerals, and unfortunately I'm completely out of it and I forgot to save the container to show you guys. But basically any type of like all red, all green, all yellow, or beets powder come from, they have all minerals and vitamins in it. It's a great way to get your multivitamins in, get those minerals in into your smoothies or smoothie bowls. And so something like this is a staple, and since I don't like beets to eat or really drink, I love doing this. Okay, next up is cloves. So yes, I add a little sprinkle of clove to every smoothie. Again, this is something that can definitely overpower the flavor or taste of your smoothie or smoothie bowl. So a little bit still can get the job done. It's just great for your overall immune system. It's great for your metabolism. It's great to clear out your sinuses and your respiratory. Cloves is just a great thing to add to your smoothie. So for the past 3 or 4 years, this has been something that I just absolutely feel like I have to have in it. Okay, moving on. Another great thing that I have definitely been loving for the past definitely 6 years or so is adding chia seeds, flaxseed, or hemp seeds to my smoothies. It's a great way to bring in a good amount of fiber into your diet to keep you regular, of course. It definitely helps with your heart. I have showed you guys on my blog and probably on another video different blends of those seeds, but the one that I have been gravitating to, it's more accessible, it's easy on the ground, and it is by the brand Whole Trilogy Healthy Seeds by Badia, you guys can see right there. I can find this for Walmart. It's like $6. This is 21 ounces, so this can last me easy. Doing 2 to 3 smoothies a week, it can last me about 3 months, if not a little longer. But this is a Whole Trilogy Healthy Seeds, a flaxseed, chia seed, hemp seed. It supports cardiovascular health, and of course it has a high concentration of fiber, and it's just really nice. I also use it to make like brownies and other things like that. It's great for a smoothie bowl, but this has been a staple, a must-have for the past 6 years. So get in something good for your health as far as your heart and fiber. Okay, another thing that I have always added to my smoothies is ginger. Again, using something fresh like ginger root is always good. If you can do in a ginger juice, is always good. But dealing with those roots, you have to use them pretty quickly in your refrigerator unless you put it in the freezer. But you guys, came across something at Trader Joe's. I don't know, I've probably been missing it all this time, but now that I have found it, it has been heaven sent. And it is crushed fresh ginger cubes. Do you guys see that? Okay, Trader Joe's, $2. These are no preservatives, vegan, gluten-free, 20 cubes already rationed out as a tablespoon each. I'm in heaven. I buy 3 and 4 of these every time I go shopping there. It's so convenient. It's so easy. I'm glad that it's fresh. I'm glad that it has no preservatives. It's vegan. This has just been heaven sent. So y'all gonna see these in a lot of empties. I'm just gonna let y'all know. This is thebomb.com. So it's just easy. I just pop about 4 or 5 cubes from the bag into my smoothie, and there you go. I have all the wonderful nutrients of ginger to help with inflammation, to help with my sinus, to kind of detox my body, to help with any like bloating or indigestion that might be there. That's what turmeric and ginger does. You guys, check your Trader Joe's. This is it. Okay, let's move along to something else. So the next thing that I have for you is another kind of package for us, and this is Private Selections Dice Haza avocados, frozen, ripe, ready to use, chunks of perfectly ripe avocados ready for your recipe. You guys, if you can find these are great. As we know, avocados are healthy fats for our diet. They're good for us, and anytime I can do a fresh avocado is great. It's always great when it's convenient and easy, because smoothies can take up your time. Smoothie bowls can technically take up your time. So the convenience of already having them cut, served, healthy, put it in a freezer, no preservatives, natural, why not? So anytime I can get these, I use them. They are pretty much a staple to add some nice healthy fat to all my smoothies. And you guys, it makes it really, really creamy and rich if you want it. So especially for those smoothie bowls, try to get you some like avocados that's already pre-done. Save you some time. Okay, so the base. What do I need with my base? My all-time favorite base, liquid for my smoothies. Yes, I actually add a liquid. I don't just add frozen ingredients and that's it. It is my Almond Breeze Coconut and Almond Blend. I just love this. I've been using this milk for 8-10 years now, ever since they came out with this blend. I have been loving it, and I stick by it. It's tried and true because I love coconuts. I don't mind it. I wasn't a big fan of almond milk for a long time. It took me a while to find a brand, but when I saw that they blended with coconut milk, especially this brand, it was a hit for me personally. I don't have any issues with coconut or any derivatives of coconut, so this is just a very beautiful, nice, medium kind of consistency blend. It doesn't have any sugar, but they do have one that I think is vanilla based if you want any flavors to it. And then I get in my calcium and all the nutrients that coconut milk and almond milk provides. It's just a nice base to smooth out my smoothies. So again, 8 to 10 years of you making my smoothies. They always have a nice recipe for you guys. I just love it. So this is a staple. And I have recently got into the whole oat milk. My sister is definitely a huge fan of oat milk. It definitely is more of a thicker, creamier consistency. So if you are someone who really loves like creamy smoothies and does a lot of smoothie bowls, you definitely want to probably check out oat milk. One last thing that I definitely, another thing I like to put into my smoothies is a little bit of coconut oil. As I said before, I love the coconut oil, coconut milk and the almond blend. So my favorite oil, I've definitely talked about this before, is Trader Joe's coconut oil because it's very flavorful and it's cold pressed and unrefined. So I do a tablespoon, just a little bit of this, or a teaspoon really of this in there. Is so good. It just boosts up that coconut taste that I love so much. And you get your MCT oil in. Yes, your MCT oil in, which is healthy for you. So this has become a staple of just dropping a few little good drops, or a tablespoon, teaspoon actually, of this coconut oil. So okay, last but not least, you definitely sometimes might want to sweeten up your smoothie depending on the ingredients. And one of my kind of favorite types of ways of doing that outside of honey, it has lately been beet sugar. I really love this. This is an excellent substitution for cane sugar, extracted from organic sugar beets, no additives or fillers, and then it naturally helps with your glucose as well, which is great. And yeah, I really have been loving beet sugar. I just tried it on a whim it's only been maybe about 2 years since I tried it, but any type of organic, natural sugar is just great. Or like I say, if you want to use like Manuka honey or vanilla extract, pure vanilla extract or something like that, it's always good if you want a little bit more sweetness. But if you're using like a lot of fruits and things like that, they have tons of sugar already in it, so I wouldn't recommend overdoing it. But this has just been my jam for the past 2 years, just to let you know. Okay, you guys, that is it. These are my go-tos. These have been what I've been reaching for anywhere between 3 to 10 years basically. I have enjoyed this. I definitely tried different brands and things like that, but these are more of my tried and true consistency on the ground that I know I can just reach for, and I know how they're gonna make my smoothies taste. And it's just, I love the way my body feels when I try to include each and every one of these ingredients into my smoothies. I get great results. What can I say? Okay, you guys, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you tried any of these, if you like them. Also, if you have any alternatives or any brands that you want me to check out or any other suggestions, please let me know. If you have your guaranteed staple top 10, top 2 ingredients that you have to have, no matter what type of smoothie or smoothie bowl you make, please drop it down in the comments. I would like to know. Let's share. Also, if you have some recipes, please share those as well, and let me know what it's been like since you've incorporated your own fresh, organic, natural blended smoothies into your diet, because I have to say, I feel good when I definitely at least have my smoothie once or twice a week, and it's just good knowing that I'm putting something natural and healthy in my body. I know when I'm picking, I can blend it, I can size it up measurements wise of how much more, how much less, if I wanted more gingery, if I wanted more turmeric-y, whatever it is, I can customize it to my liking. Thank you guys so much for following me, supporting me, subscribing. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, that notification bell up top, drop a or in the comments below, and I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. Namaskar. Bye.